daily routine in an isolation cell. I did close to 4 months in isolation cells in several different facilities. And I remember when I was at the prison in Dublin, they took me to isolation, which is called the SHU, or segregation, or special housing unit, or the hole. There's lots of words for it, but it's basically a prison within the prison. You're very locked up. You're in a very small space. And when they first put me in, I pretty much started to panic. There was a girl screaming in the cell next to mine. It's like a long hallway with these little dog kennel type cells. Now, the thing you have in your room is you have a very small little shower, you have a toilet, you have a bunk at the end, and you can make about 5 steps, just pace back and forth. And I thought that I was going to be able to go to the rec yard the next morning. The rec yard's a cement pad with razor wire, but you can walk around, and it's outside, and I wanted to feel outside because you can't see anything outside. The lights are on all day long, very disorienting. You don't know what time it is. So I made a schedule, and I got up early to go out to the rec yard. And then the officer said, "We're not taking you out today." And I kind of panicked. I said, "What the heck are you talking about?" I said, "You have to let me go. It's in the handbook." And he goes, "You didn't have your room clean." I'm like, "What? There's like 3 things in this room, right?" But he's like, "Nope, your bunk has to be made. Everything has to be folded." So I made sure I did that the next day. And he did take me out. They have to handcuff you and shackle you every time they move you anywhere. So even a few steps to get out of the cell at all, you're handcuffed and shackled. The way the routine worked is you could hear women yelling kind of back and forth throughout the day. They spend a lot of time, they tear threads off their clothes, and they slide notes because there's a little slit under the door so they can spend hours ping-ponging. They'll take a thread, they'll slide a note tied to it, and then they'll pull it back if it doesn't get in. And they kind of look all the way. And then there's also that slit in the door that you can kind of tippy-toe and kind of see what's going on. For me, the schedule was a big deal. I got up in the morning, I read my scriptures, I paced, I did sit-ups, I ate my breakfast, I took a shower, then it was lunchtime, I ate my lunch, and then afternoon I would read a leisure book and, just do it over and over and over again. That time I was in the SHU 3 weeks, but you just don't know when you're gonna get out or where you're gonna go. That's what makes it difficult to be in isolation.